It begins in a distant village surrounded by nature. Among them is a young boy named Hiccup. He is the son of the village chief, Stoic the Vast, a man respected by everyone and known for his strength. Whenever dragons attack, the entire village joins to help. But Hiccup isn't allowed to fight. His father doesn't trust him to be out during the attacks, and he spends his time helping the blacksmith named Gobber, who makes weapons for the villagers. But even there, Hiccup's efforts often lead to accidents. During one intense dragon raid, the villagers are battling the creatures as usual when suddenly a strange and terrifying dragon arrives. Panic spreads through the village. But despite the danger, the villagers still try to fight it. Gobber also goes to help the village and tells Hiccup to remain indoors. Hiccup sees this as a chance to finally prove himself. He grabs a special invention, a weapon that fires nets and heads out. Hiccup waits and watches the sky carefully. He sees something rush past the stars, a blur that might be the Night Fury. He quickly fires his net-launching weapon. The dragon crashes somewhere nearby. While he's standing there, another dragon suddenly appears and heads straight for him. From a distance, his father sees what's happening and runs to rescue him. However, while saving Hiccup, the chief misses the chance to stop many other dragons, and several animals are taken, and the attack causes even more damage than usual. The chief becomes furious, not just at the damage. Hiccup tries to explain to his father that he managed to hit the Night Fury and bring it down, but no one believes him. Feeling crushed, as Hiccup returns home, he's teased by some kids. But deep down, he's sure that he really did hit the dragon. So, later that day, he sneaks out to go look for it. He follows the trail toward the woods, searching through trees and hills. For a long time, he finds nothing. But then he spots signs that something large crashed through the trees. As he goes deeper, he finds the Night Fury tangled in his net, stuck on the ground. He walks up to it with a small knife in hand, thinking that killing the dragon would finally make people take him seriously. But as he stands over the creature and looks into its eyes, he feels something change. He realizes he can't go through with it. The dragon is injured, tied up, and no threat to him anymore. Hiccup understands that killing it now would feel wrong. Instead of harming the dragon, he decides to set it free. As soon as he cuts the last rope, the dragon leaps forward and knocks him down. Hiccup freezes, thinking he's about to be killed. But the dragon does nothing. It stares at him for a moment, then turns away and takes off into the sky. However, it becomes clear that the dragon can't fly properly. It struggles in the air, losing balance. Hiccup is left confused by what just happened. He doesn't fully understand why the dragon let him live or why it couldn't fly. But he heads back to the village. Meanwhile, the village chief gathers the warriors and tells them it's time to find the dragon's nest. It's the place where all the attacking creatures come from. He believes that destroying it is the only way to stop the attacks once and for all. But one of the men reminds everyone that no one who's ever gone to look for the nest has ever returned. Before leaving, the chief assigns his trusted friend, Gobber, to stay back and train the new group of youngsters in dragon fighting. Gobber suggests that maybe it's time to let Hiccup join the training too. He says Hiccup can't be protected forever. The chief hesitates, knowing his son isn't like the others, but finally agrees. Whether he's ready or not, Hiccup will now be part of the dragon training. When Hiccup returns home that evening, his father is ready to tell him that he will now start dragon training. But Hiccup doesn't want to fight dragons anymore. After meeting Night Fury, he realizes he can't bring himself to kill one. Before he can explain this, his father tells him he's already made the decision. Then he leaves with his team to go search for the dragon's nest, and Hiccup is left behind to begin training with the other kids. Dragon training begins. Hiccup's crush Astrid is there too, along with the twins Roughnut and Toughnut and the big guy called Fishlegs. In the training sessions, Hiccup struggles a lot. He's not strong like the others and fails when confronting a dragon, but is saved by Gobber. Gobber tells them that dragons are dangerous and always try to kill. But Hiccup begins to wonder why Night Fury didn't harm him when it had the chance. Curious, Hiccup returns to where he last saw Night Fury. The dragon is still there, trying to fly, but falling repeatedly. Hiccup doesn't know why, but he watches quietly and sketches what he saw. He figures out that one of the tail fins is broken. That's why Night Fury can't fly. Hiccup tries to build a new fin. He brings fish for the dragon, hoping to build trust. Night Fury accepts the food, and over time, a friendship forms between them. Hiccup starts calling him Toothless. Toothless even lets Hiccup touch him, when he used to never do that before. Hiccup puts the fake fin on Toothless to try it. It worked at first, but fails later, so he keeps improving it. During this time, Hiccup starts doing better in his training. As he keeps spending time with Toothless, he learns small tricks, like how dragons are scared of eels and grass, and that scratching under their chin makes them fall asleep. Slowly, he begins handling dragons with ease, impressing everyone. The other kids who once laughed at Hiccup now start respecting him. Even Astrid begins to notice something is different. She becomes suspicious and starts keeping an eye on him. Hiccup finally perfects the fake fin, and they both go for a long ride together as a team, as Hiccup is maneuvering the fake fin. One day at dragon training, Hiccup wins the final fight against the dragon. His rival Astrid was outraged. He wins a chance to kill a dragon in front of the entire village. This was his dream before, but now he doesn't enjoy the thought of it. Astrid follows Hiccup, and suddenly she sees Toothless and freaks out. Toothless is intimidated too, but Hiccup calms him down. He takes Astrid for a ride on Toothless, and they certainly find themselves with different dragons carrying food. Dragons then take the food to an island with a hole and drop it in there. Suddenly, a huge dragon way bigger than the normal ones emerges and eats the food. They get out of there, and Hiccup requests Astrid not to tell anyone about Toothless or they'll hurt him. Astrid agrees not to, and gives him a kiss to thank him for the cool adventure. Hiccup goes to battle a dragon in front of the village. He tries to prove that they can be tamed by dropping his weapons, but his dad, who is concerned, screams to stop the fight. That triggers the dragon and he attacks. Toothless hears Hiccup's screams and rushes to help him. Astrid joins the fight to help Hiccup, and Chief opens a gate to let them out, but Hiccup couldn't escape. But Toothless gets there just in time and saves Hiccup. Eventually, the villagers capture Toothless. Hiccup tries to protect his dragon and begs them to let it go. But Chief reminds him how many people dragons have hurt. Hiccup responds by explaining that dragons steal food only to avoid becoming food themselves. The Chief is shocked to hear Hiccup talk about the dragon's nest. Hiccup accidentally reveals that Toothless showed him the way there. Angrily, the Chief says Hiccup is not a Viking and not his son anymore. Realizing this, the Chief and his warriors tie up Toothless and head out to find Dragon Nest. Hiccup warns them that something dangerous is waiting there. Something huge and deadly, but no one believes him. Hiccup goes to free a dragon, and his dragon training friends get there and say that they want to join him. So Hiccup trains them to ride the dragons. When the Vikings reach the location, it looks empty at first, but when they try to attack a mountain, all the dragons fly away, and some villagers think they've already won. But then the ground shakes. A massive dragon, far larger than any other, emerges from the mountain. Chaos follows as the villagers try to escape. The dragon lights the ship on fire, where Toothless is held hostage. Chief decides to distract the monster to protect his people, and Gobber offers to help. Just then, Hiccup and his friends arrive, riding dragons they've tamed themselves, ready to fight alongside their chief. The giant dragon begins attacking everything, and the Vikings do their best to distract it. Meanwhile, Hiccup goes to help Toothless, who is still tied up on the ship. The huge dragon targets the ship and destroys it, sinking into the ocean. Hiccup quickly dives in, but the ropes are too tight. Just then, his father jumps in, pulls Hiccup out, and then dives back into the water himself. He manages to untie Toothless, and the dragon carries him safely back to the surface. Both of them are saved. Hiccup climbs onto Toothless again, ready to fight. His father finally accepts him and feels proud of the son he once doubted. Together with Toothless, Hiccup flies into the sky, trying to pull the giant dragon high into the sky. They go higher and higher, where the dragon can't see well. From there, Toothless attacks the dragon's wings with fire blasts. The monster becomes furious and shoots flames back at them. One of the fireballs hits Toothless' fake fin and it catches fire. Now they can't fly properly and begin to fall. The giant dragon chases after them, speeding downwards. At the last moment, the dragon tries to follow, but its wings start tearing apart from the pressure. Then, Toothless fires a powerful shot straight into its mouth. The dragon crashes into the ground in a massive explosion, but the fire from the blast catches up with Hiccup and Toothless, whose fake tail fin is now completely ruined. They fall into the explosion, and everyone watching believes they didn't survive. The villagers and Hiccup's father rush to the crash site. They find Toothless lying there, unconscious, but there's no sign of Hiccup. Thinking his son is gone, the chief is heartbroken. But then, Toothless slowly opens his wings, and underneath, Hiccup is lying safe. Toothless protected Hiccup from blast. Chief thanks Toothless. Later, Hiccup wakes up at home. Toothless is beside him, happy and loyal. But when Hiccup tries to stand, he realizes one of his legs is missing. Now, a metal leg has been fitted in its place, just like how Toothless has a damaged tail and needs a special fin to fly. When Hiccup steps outside, he sees something amazing. Dragons are now living peacefully in the village with the people. There's no more fear or fighting. Astrid kisses Hiccup and sees him as a hero. With new wings and stronger bonds, Hiccup, Toothless, and their friends fly through the sky on their dragons, no longer enemies, but partners. That's how their story comes to a happy and powerful end. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to watch many more such cool recaps. And hit the bell icon too. Bye.